Hey guys, Caleb Brown, New Planner Recruiting here. Hope you guys are doing well and had a great Memorial Day. I got some of my military gear on. I've been fortunate enough in my life to be able to work and provide financial planning to some military members across the country. But we live in a great country. A lot of people have died for us to have these freedoms and these rights, and just that we get to come to work and I get to shoot this video and do recruiting and do financial planning, and I think it's awesome, and it's only right we have a day to celebrate them and recognize them. So thanks for tuning in this week. I want to talk a little bit about pros and cons, percentage of net worth, the billing structure. So the obvious pro is if you charge this way, you can work with people who don't have a lot of liquid assets. So they don't have a lot of stocks or bonds or whatever it is, investments to manage. Okay, so they might have a complicated or a large net worth, they just don't have a lot of liquid investments, which is what most financial planners want to deal with. So the second one is it takes the emphasis off the investment management. I mean, if you're helping with real estate or a closely held business or a farm or something else, you're probably not going to be just viewed as the investment person. Thirdly, I think it reduces the conflicts of interest. I mean, that's always a good thing. So if you're an AUM, you're charging AUM and the client's going to retire and it's like, hey, do I take the pension or do I take the lump sum? Well, there's a conflict there to recommend the lump sum. Okay, you don't really have that with the percentage of net worth. So a couple of challenges maybe. It could, typically calculating net worth is pretty straightforward. Here's your assets minus your liabilities, here's your net worth. But I've seen some tricky sort of instances in the past where the client might have a business or a random piece of land that's paid off or a farm or some farm equipment or something. And it's like, do you include this? You're not really giving advice on it. Hey, I'm pretty well set here, or I have other consultants that help me with this. So that could be a little challenging. And I think too, if you're not well versed in farm financial planning for farmers or real estate or closely held businesses, it's going to be harder to justify an ongoing fee if, even if you just give them advice up front and they're kind of on their own or they have other consultants. So it might be harder to justify an ongoing engagement or fee. I mean, there's other things you can look at, sure, cash flow and other investments, retirement, that type of thing. But I've seen some people run into that. So remember, it doesn't matter what fee model you choose. All that matters is you're charging what you're worth and you're adding massive value to your clients. I hope that was helpful. See you next time. Bye-bye.